Millions of women across this region wear the Abaya, a long flowing loose fitting robe that covers them almost entirely. Now this month an Emirati company showcased the Abaya on London's catwalks, but can the conservative cloak ever really cut it amongst haute couture circles? Howard Johnson has more.
Not too long ago, Abaya shopping was limited by plain and shapeless designs, often tailored by men with little regard to the fickle world of fashion. But the new era of the statement Abaya is upon us, and with appearances in advertisements and Western fashion magazines, it seems that the garment is going global. One of Dubai's most successful Abaya brands is Das Collections, founded by sisters Reem and Hind. After changing people's perceptions of the Abaya in the UAE, they're now looking to new horizons.
We want to take the Abaya and turn it into an international trend. You see a celebrity on the red carpet wearing the kimono and the sari, why not to see them wearing the Abaya? So I believe now we take it as a responsibility to turn the Abaya into an international trend. And as long as it's conservative, I'm sure each lady would love having such an item in their wardrobe, and it will be stylish and it will be a lifetime piece.
For some foreign expats living in Dubai, that message is being taken on board. Singaporean Edwina Veal wears abayas to events in the city. She says the garment is a welcome throwback to a more conservative era of fashion.
If you look at the 1920s to the 1940s, a lot of the women were in these elegant, long gowns. You know, people were covered up, but they looked equally amazing, equally good. Because sometimes we're always focused on the short shorts and the short dresses, which you know have a time and a place. But sometimes if you go to traditional events, or if you go to something more conservative, cocktail party, dinner party, sometimes you may want to wear an abaya.
For Esmode Fashion University in Dubai, Edwina's example is yet more evidence of a growing Muslim fashion industry, which they estimate to be worth more than $96 billion annually. Founder Dennis Raviza says the abaya's international exposure is in part down to the holidaying trends of Arab families.
They are taking holidays in big cities, Paris, London, New York and the likes. Brands producing abayas, designing abayas have been very clever at moving to the big department stores and be able to propose other lines of abayas for the same consumers to continue shopping wherever they are on holidays.
Well, here in London, Harrods is just one store that's been quick to capitalise on those customers by selling a range of Middle Eastern brands. But is there any evidence that non-Muslim women are buying the abaya outside of the Gulf region? Barjis Chauhan is a London-based abaya designer and former protégé of Vivienne Westwood. She says although the abaya isn't in the British fashion mainstream, it appeals to women of all faiths.
So I'm getting a lot of orders from non-Muslim women. Some of them are Jewish, Catholic, Christians, and even Hindus. The reason why, I did ask them that why you're buying, just out of curiosity more than anything. And they just said they're just beautiful dresses and they serve our purpose. I don't like my arms, I don't like my legs, I want to cover them. They're elegant, they're modest, they make me look quite confident and special, and that's the reason why they're buying it.
But despite all the talk of universal appeal, there is just one barrier that still stands in the way. Some designer abayas carry price tags of upwards of $700. So if you're thinking of buying one on a whim, this might not be the fashion item for you.
Howard Johnson reporting there. Well, our time is very nearly up. I do hope you've enjoyed our programme.